Yes, hi guys, how you doing? So it's another session here with us on the Talk series, Talk About Talk series, Talk About Talk show. Today's topic is what I like to call, or what we all know as, coping strategies. So first of all, I'd just like to say that 2021 was a big year for me. Why I say it's a big year? Because I had a lot of activities in the year 2021. Yes, it's academical as well as social and other facets of life, but generally it was very, very, very hectic. And yes, there were so many ways that I used to cope with life challenges and with everything that I had to deal with. So yes, I'm going to share with you today my coping strategies. Tell me if my ideas is realistic or not realistic. Alright, contribute your quota and we will interact. And definitely a lot of us already engage in these coping strategies and they have been indeed useful, even when we don't know that we are engaging in these coping strategies. We are engaging in these coping strategies, but notwithstanding, there are some baseline ways we can attack or we can cope with our everyday challenges. So I would love it if we contribute to this. So yes, I have a series of points that I outlined that I used even unknowingly and knowingly to attack my everyday challenges. Number one, have someone you can always talk to. It is very important. For you to cope, you need to have a discuss buddy, someone that you can share your challenges with, someone that you can talk to, and someone that will listen to you and give you advice or their own personal opinions on how you can attack your challenges. So it's very important. Number one, always talk to someone. All right, number two, in our coping strategies is, first of all, for every challenge or problem, there is definitely a solution. So find the solution to every challenge or problem that you might be facing. All right, you need to be proactive in finding solutions, and that's the way you can say, yes, I found a solution to this problem. All right, so I am happy, I can move on. That's life for you. And don't forget, life is a stream of challenges. Challenges will keep coming. So our ability to overcome each challenges is what makes us who we are, is what differentiates us from one another. So always find solution to your problem. So number one, have someone to talk to. Number two, always look for solutions. And there are other cases where the solutions might not be within your grips. The solutions might not be within your control. It might not be something that you can find solutions to. In that case, I would advise, find a distraction to distract you from the problem, and find some other things that are productive that we can put our energy into. So yes, I have about 8 points that I'm going to share with you. Number 4, you need to always analyze the situation and establish an understanding. Now, every challenges that come to you as a man, as a woman, as a boy, as a girl, as a couple, it needs to be analyzed. Trust me, when you analyze problems, challenges, you establish an understanding on how to solve the situation. And if we make this a deliberate effort, we realize that things will be more free flow for us rather than difficult. All right, so number 5, if you are swamped with work, my brother, my sister, if you are swamped with work, take a break. Okay? Always learn how to take a break. 24 hours, 48 hours, 36 hours, 3-4 days a week. this is important. That's why companies give their staffs vacations. That's why companies give their staff time out to recuperate and get their head back in the game, because that's the only way, and that's a very sure way where you can be productive, when you refresh your mind. So always take a break after stress. It is very, very important. I did it 2021. I was swamped with work because it got to a point where I said to myself, look, I can't continue like this. If not, I won't achieve the goals that I know that are right in front of me. So I took a break for 4 days, and I tell you, I do not regret it. It was one of the best 4 days of my life during that year. So take a break. Learn how to take a break. Number 6. All right, we've talked about 5 points. Always have someone to talk to. Find a solution to the problem. If it is out of your hand, look for some means to distract yourself from the problem. Number 4 is analyze the situation and have an understanding of what is going on. Number 5, take a break. All right. Number 6 is, if it is necessary, change environment. Okay. So if you are, this is very important. If you are in a toxic environment where you cannot be productive, change your environment. If you're in a toxic relationship and you know you are not healthy in that relationship, change relationship, change environment. It is very important. Look, you are important to yourself. Before you can be productive to the world, you have to be productive within. You have to be healthy to help others. So always learn how to change environments when your immediate environment is not soothing to your needs. All right, it might be temporary, it might be permanent, but just put it at the back of your mind. Another thing you need to look out for, which is our number 7 point, is a lot of people take working out or exercise for granted. It's not all about building muscles. It's not all about having that fit fam goal. That is very important. If you have a goal that you want to pursue, you have a fit fam goal, pursue it. It makes you happy. Do it. That is on another level when it comes to fitness and exercise. But on the baseline level, you need to understand that you need to have a routine where you exercise. It might be once in a week, it might be twice in a week, it might be 3 times in a week, but have a routine to exercise. Now, the baseline is cardio. Now you need to walk, you need to have a routine where you work on your cardio. All right, you work on your endurance. It might be through jogging, it might be through your treadmill, your home, all that, or your bicycle. Just find a way to perform cardio where you can always enrich or exercise your heart. All right, so that is very important. If you don't do any other exercise, do cardio. All right. So another thing, and I want to emphasize on this, especially for the male gender. The male gender, they always feel like they are strong. We always feel like we are strong, not they, we. I'm the male, of course. We always feel like we're strong. We can take in anything. Our environment has also influenced that wrong notion. Yes, we are strong. Yes, we can take in a lot, but still we need not to ignore these other steps that I've listed. Also, now I'm going to talk about emotions. In everything we deal with, there are emotions attached to it. Okay? I'm not just talking about love, relationships, partners, within partners. No, I'm talking about emotions dealing with work, emotions dealing with friends, emotions dealing with family, emotions dealing with even personally. We all have emotions that we deal with. Sometimes these emotions can be so embodying, like it can be so huge. And as a man, you just keep suppressing and suppressing and suppressing. Even some ladies do it. It is wrong to suppress your emotions. You need to constructively act on your emotions for your health. Okay? So there's this saying, men don't cry. Who told you that men don't cry? My brother, stop that. Men are allowed to cry. Men are allowed to shed a tear or two every now and then when they feel so much pressure, so much burden, and emotionally when they are emotionally down. And there are so many benefits to crying. You can Google it, but I'm going to just share a few. Now, so many benefits to crying. There are antimicrobial benefits to crying. Crying helps your sight. It helps renew your sight. Like when I say renew, I mean it helps flush out dirt in your eyes when you cry. Also, emotionally, you release hormones that are good for you. And crying is the first step to healing for anyone. Crying is one of the first steps you take to healing. When you cry, you release some hormones. Your body starts to recognize that yes, I am starting to heal and recover from certain things. Don't always subscribe to toxic masculinity. All right? Say no to toxic masculinity. Thank God for a friend of mine that told me about toxic masculinity a while back. If she's watching this video right now, she will be smiling. Yeah. All right. Don't exercise toxic masculinity. You know, we are allowed to feel emotions. We are allowed to express our emotions, and we are allowed to do it in the most constructive way. And we should do it. All right. So yes, that's that for that. And also, before I round up this video, I have one encompassing information that I would like to add that will summarize everything. Not like a summary, but like it should be on the forefront of your coping strategies, which is, and it's simple. Now, thank God we have hours, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, year. And it is not news to me or to you that at the beginning of every year, every man or woman or some people always draft out goals that they want to achieve. So this just helps to navigate what I'm trying to say. Now, always try as much as possible to have a prospective understanding of your future plans. Have a prospective understanding of foresight, plan of what you know you're going to face in the next couple of months, in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of years. You know, your short-term goals, your long-term goals. Always have a prospective plan. Now that will give you a foundation on how to always plan ahead, you know, when it comes to managing your challenges, your problem. So I hope this few points that I've dropped is really helpful to you. And please, if you disagree with anything I've said, I would like you to just drop your comments, your honest comments. All right. If you agree, drop your comments. And if you have something you want to contribute to, kindly drop your comments. I will really appreciate it. I will read through them and I will give you a feedback. All right. So thank you for watching this far. If you have been with us so far and you're still here with us, I love you and I really appreciate your efforts. All right. So that brings an end to this talk series on coping strategies. So stay tuned and look out for our next videos and topics that will be coming up, and I would really appreciate your contributions always. So like, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel that I call the talk series, that I call the Talk About Talk Show, and let's keep talking about these things that are important to ourselves as humans and to our environment. Thank you very much. God bless you.